Good evening, everybody.
Build a website you love.
For the love of... Come on. There we go. Okie dokie. Let me change one thing about this real quick. Nope. 8808? Yeah. There we go. That way I can actually, that way it actually stands out a little bit better. He's late by 3 minutes unsub. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. Yeah, how do I sound to everybody? Sound good? There we go. Let's do that. There we go. Alright, cool. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so good evening, everybody. Zero, Bran, Juan, Shadow. Well, I'm sure Shadow will pop in here eventually. Fogblades, how you doing, buddy? Forgot to close a few tabs. Yeah, just a few, you know. I gotta be able to hide all that gay midget porn that I watch, you know. Alright. Adrian, Addie, hello. Trying to see that, see that succubus pumpkins? They did make the succubus unnecessarily thick. But good, as long as I sound good, that's what matters to me.
Thank you. You're back.
Gotta get cursed, that's right. Yeah, so, hello everyone, good evening. I, apologize on not getting the other channel's content made, but unfortunately I had to do work. And unfortunately, because of all of the work that we were doing, wasn't quite able to finish things, unfortunately. But that's okay. I needed the extra time. There were a lot of things that I didn't like about the quick start rules video for Battletech, so it's actually better that I hold off on it, because I think it will be, I think it'll be better for, it, because it was really inconsistent, because one of the things that I screwed up was actually the, ooh, Nebula! I don't think I'm gonna use, like, any other weapon until I get the, until I get my, I love this weapon. I don't think I'm gonna use anything else until I basically get, like, the vampire killer. But yeah, I will be working on it this weekend, so that's... Whoopsies! Work comes first? Yeah, it does. Sharper Whisper. Yo, dude, been watching your stuff for a bit. Probably heard this before. I'm late, but congrats on being engaged. Oh, thank you very much. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the stream, buddy. Thank you for coming. Succubi represent the corpulent. It shows their real nature. Yeah, I know. Oh. Yeah, fuck it, I'll hop into Burnt Paradise right away. If I if I get through Burnt Paradise faster, I think I'll be able to get, Forest of Doom pretty comfortably. Work does come first. I missed the opportunity to make a sound joke. Yeah, that's okay. Wasn't the first mech game on Sega? No. So when it comes to BattleTech and MechWarrior, the first BattleTech game itself was actually on MS-DOS. Oh, sorry, Mom. Almost whacked Mary. Straight to the bottom for that one. No, the first MechWarrior game, the first BattleTech game was Crescent Hawk's Inception, and that was on MS-DOS. And then you also had I gotta go down, I think. After that, I think you get the first MechWarrior game, but you also get Crescent Hawk's Revenge, and again, I think all three of those were on all three of those were on MS-DOS. I don't think they were on Commodore. The MechWarrior series starts on MS-DOS with MechWarrior 1, which is very, very cartoony game. It's adorably cartoony. The second game is MechWarrior 2 31st Century Combat, and that's when you actually get, like, the clans. And it's actually because of MechWarrior 2 that you basically get the graphics cards that we have today. Like, MechWarrior 2 was built for... Ooh, that slime actually saved my ass. Because that guillotine nearly killed me. Yeah, that's what it was. There was a MechWarrior game on Sega. That was BattleTech 30... no, it was just called BattleTech. And then you ended up getting... It ported over to the Super Nintendo, and that was MechWarrior 3050. Yeah, that's kind of the history with all of that. You're engaged to your wife. I'm engaged in cyber terrorism. We are not the same. That whip is really good. Yeah. So the Nebula has a it has a holy element to its attack, which makes it already puts it above most weapons in the game. And it has not only an extraordinary range, it also has incredible range. The Nebula is one of my favorite weapons in Portrait of Ruin. Might actually be my favorite weapon. I don't know. It's hard to overcome this weapon in this game, outside of, maybe, the Holy Cross. But that's, an extreme example of a weapon, you know? Charlotte, move. The life of content creator with multiple channels. Yeah, it's something that I have to get used to. There we go. Yeah, the nebula's really good, even for taking out the white dragons. Season 3 review not out. 0 out of 10 YouTuber. Yeah. I have so many, like, I have copious notes on Season 3. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it out before Halloween. Like, unironically, so with Season 3, if I'm able to cut Season 3 down hard, maybe I can get it out before Halloween. But to be perfectly honest, I don't know if I can, because it's gonna be such a big video. The, rather than, so, there's so many side things that actually, like, they did it wrong in Season 3, like, they got the innocent devils wrong. They got Fly's eyes. I don't know if anyone else remembers. Does anyone else remember that fly demon that Isaac has a sit-down talk with? Does anyone else remember that? If not, let me make it, like, real simple. Basically, Fly's Eyes is supposed to be he's supposed to be some, you know, philosopher from, he's supposed to be, like, some philosopher from, Athens, that's right. So he's supposed to be from Athens, and he was killed by Christians because he challenged the idea of God. And not only did that make me chuckle, but I thought that was wrong, because I know I'm not the greatest when it comes to historical knowledge, but there are some things that have been said here that really threw me off. And so I got back in, I went back to look at a few things. There have never actually been any philosophers of note that were killed because they challenged or criticized the idea of Christ, right? Or God, for that matter. Because, and Fly's Eyes says very specifically that he challenged the idea of the divine. There are 2 philosophers that have been killed because of, like, 2 people have been killed over time that are worth note. And they weren't even necessarily killed by Christians because of, like philosophical reasons either. So basically, there's Socrates, who predates Christ by 400 years. So that's the Athens one. And then the other one would be a woman named Hypatia. Hypatia, okay? But Hypatia is from Alexandria. And Alexandria is in Egypt. So I have no idea where the hell they got this information, but this was not a thing. Like, Christians weren't killing Greek philosophers because they challenged or questioned anything. So when he said that, it threw me the hell off. And there's so much more in that conversation that's wrong, too. It's because the other thing, too, is, like, if this guy's a philosopher, he's basically implying that humans can now become demons, and that completely breaks the rules of the Castlevania universe, because that's not a thing. Like, that whole conversation, like, Fly's Eyes in general just requires an extraordinary amount of detail to break down and understand. It's so frustrating. Excuse me. Hey, Maximus, how you doing, buddy? If you get the final sword, you'll be shocked and awe of its might. I think I've had the final sword before. I usually just default to the Holy Cross, or the Holy Claymore, because the Holy Claymore is an absolute meme. It's like swinging. It's like somebody grafted a coffin to the edge of a sword. Alexandria was a Greek colony in Egypt. Well, yeah, sure, but, like, the fact that, like, Hypatia also died in, like, 800 or whatever, 800 or 600. Don't beat yourself up and spread yourself too thin, man. I appreciate it, but I do need to better spend my time making things is what I need to do. I'm also always hard on myself. You'll come to learn very quickly. I'll be talking to Curse of Darkness next week. Oh, so cool. Abel is Isaac's favorite demon. Well, yeah, that's the demon that he uses in Curse of Darkness too, right? Also, if anyone's wondering, the reason I'm killing this is I actually need a card off of this clown, as well as letting me catch up on chats. So it's I'm not just like wasting time. Worst case scenario, extend Halloween if it's on New Year's, so fucking be it. Sage actually needs a... Oh, there it is. Needs to file his yearly taxes before sleeping, right? Oh, second one. Cool. Oh, nice. Good job. Good job, Maximus. I hope things work very well for you. You and your lady. Whoops. Gosh, I hope there's a save down here. Hey! Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. That's actually, like... There we go. I need to use this for the fight I'm about to do. Apparently, there's a fake Muhammad quote in Season 3. I think I know exactly what quote you're talking about. Oh, Pen Tab Graphite. Hello, Pen. How are you? I enjoyed your thorough and intellectual critiques of the Netflix Vanias. They definitely screwed up big time on the lore. Yeah, oh yeah. And I still have 2 more seasons to get through of the base before I get back to Nocturne and tackle the second season. Part 2, I should say. Okay, before I start the fight, Portrait of Ruin, I remember playing this on DS. Yeah, up until Order of Ecclesia, Portrait of Ruin was my personal favorite of the Castlevania franchise. Because when I went back and streamed, the first time I ever played Ecclesia, I streamed it, so you can go back and check that out. I really enjoyed it. By the time Hypatia came around, pretty sure Alexandria belonged to the Roman Empire. Yeah, as far as I know, that's what happened, and there's a lot of nonsense between whether or not Hypatia was murdered because of extremists who wanted to take advantage of the power struggle at the time, because there were a couple there were 2 main factions, or the information I have found is wrong. I have no idea. And when it comes to Christian history, trying to find anything that's actually accurate is frustrating, because so much of it is so inconsistent. Just as a quick note, Vlad the Impaler, right? Going through school, I was taught that Vlad the Impaler killed all of his own people, right? No one else. But it turns out more recent information from people who have studied things, the historians have actually said, no, that's not true. It turns out he impaled not just his own people, but many of the Turks. So, the idea that he was just impaling Christians or whatever is most of that goes out the window. So when I have to research all this stuff, I have to really take the time to find it, because I don't know what I can trust anymore at this point. The pie. Alucard Helsing narrates the Curse of Darkness short video. Yeah, isn't Alucard also the... Isn't Alucard ironically the voice for Hector? I'm pretty sure he is. You missed the card then? It was there before you went to the... Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, dude, I'm rooting for you, Max. I hope you and your lady work out. I still gotta finish Circle of the Moon. Nice. Man, I haven't played Circle of the Moon in years. Maximus kissed a girl and he liked it. I love how this chat goes, immediately gets, super immature when little things like that come up. I'm sometimes disappointed that more CV games do not have the whip swing. Yeah. It would be nice. I wish more mechanics actually utilize the whip. I forgot what he said, too. I low-key forgot what Isaac said, too. Oh, no. Okay, so what Isaac said... I remember it. Isaac is on the boat with the captain, because Isaac was sent back to Tunisia. He killed his way into Tunis, the capital of Tunisia, formed an army, a small, battalion of night creatures, or demons, rather, and he hops on the boat with the black captain, who, for some reason, has a Jamaican accent. I don't know why everybody does, but they do. On the trip there, back to Genoa, Italy, because he sails to Genoa, Italy, he mentions how Muhammad says that one day the gates of hell will be opened, and the demons, everything will be released upon the earth. It's obviously wrong. I've gone through and checked it. I cannot find the quote he's talking about. I went through Surah, I went through all of them. I cannot find this quote in the Quran. Which is even funnier, because that actually means that not only so they have a gay Muslim, a Sufi Muslim specifically. He actually specifies this. Not only do they have a gay black Muslim for representation purposes, they also didn't even look up the Quran to see if they would find anything accurate to what Isaac was saying. So they got all of that wrong too. Hey Echo, how you doing, buddy? Is this on PC, PS, or Xbox? This is, this is on the Switch. Wasn't that in the Bible? Well, no. The context is that, because the Quran is claimed to be the final word, the final book of Revelation. Okay, so in the whoopsies. In the historical text, that's what it is claimed to be. It is clearly not. It is clearly not. It is not in any way, shape, or form related to the Bible. Any claims that Muslims have about the Bible, or the Quran being the final book of the Bible, or the last book of Revelation, is just completely and utterly wrong. It's just not true. That's unfortunate. I realized what it was. That's okay. That's okay, I won't lose this time. Oh, you're gonna bounce? Alright, have a good night, Maximus. But, yeah, no, the Quran is claimed to be a part of, it's supposedly part, the continuation of the Bible. It's not. Whoop. Let's see. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Oops. There we go. Oh, son of a bitch. I need to stop just attacking blindly. I can't believe I've lost this many times to Legion. Hey, Shadow, how you doing, buddy? The voice actor for SOTN Alucard also voiced a character from that indie Venia game. Oh, really? Really? I didn't know. I have not actually played, oh, bummer. What is it called? Are we kidding? You opened with that? Why did it cancel? Why did the ability cancel on me? Whoop shit! Bloodstained is the game? Yes, thank you. I always forget the name of the game. There we go. Anyone remember the secret track of the PS1 Symphony of the Night disc via the CD player? I know this. I know this song. What I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Wasn't it the Are you talking about the audio where Alucard mentions that you can't you know, you're probably not going to listen to me, are you? Is that what you're talking about? They actually have a son in Castlevania. I mean, if Isaac actually, you know, if Isaac was actually, like, electrocuting dogs, yeah. Woohoo! Curse of Darkness, Isaac is the kind of guy who would be scared of eliminating you. Oh, oh no shit! Did anyone else catch that glitch there? Legion boss fight? Yeah. Probably one of the most, like, dynamically interesting bosses that... that's unfortunate. One of the most interesting bosses that's ever been made in a Castlevania game, I think. I could be convinced... Oh, where did it go? I could be convinced that it could have been better or been more of a shit show. Although apparently he was poisoned, but said it felt like his throat had been slit or something like that. Oh no. What it sounds like you're trying to say there, Juan, is when Muhammad died. So, when Muhammad died... so, basically, when... so, because Islam does not give a shit about you if you leave Islam, right? Because if you leave Islam, you are an apostate. If you are an apostate, they are commanded by Allah and Muhammad, as well as the Quran. They are commanded to kill you. That is the law, right? When you die, one of the ways that they are told to execute people is to slit their throat. that is the crime of apostasy. Okay, and in one of the last things that Muhammad said, supposedly, is it felt like his throat was being cut. So yeah, it's weird. Like I do not believe for an instant that Muhammad was any sort of prophet. I think he was I think he was possessed by a demon or heavily influenced by such. Whoop. Oh, I don't have enough room. Oh, they're back? Damn it. Balls. Balls. Yeah, I'll go across just to finish out the map, I think. Apparently there's a Solomon Kane story where he called Muhammad a false prophet. Oh, that's super based. Oh, shit, that's right. Holy sword. I forgot those guys were here. They also dropped the Flamberg, if I remember correctly. No wonder the left loves Muslims. Yeah, well, in a similar manner, yes. It's very much a, you know, you're a part of the cult, stay in the cult or else kind of thing. Almost dropped that fedora. How am I supposed to tip ladies without a fedora? Oh yeah. There's an AI music video of Hassan and his dog. Shock my dog. That's amazing. There it is, good. Oh, shoot. Clown shirt, too. Nice. Actually makes that a lot simpler. I can just go to the other side now and just kind of keep unlocking stuff. Chronicle of the Wolf, made by the same people who made the Lacard Chronicles Castlevania fan games. Oh, nice. Nice, okay. Why does Legion's core look more freaky than the piles of bodies that format it? Well, that's because it actually is. Like, it's... Like, they went the extra route to make sure that Legion was very much a demon, and you could not misunderstand that. You know, good game design. The Curse of Darkness Legion is arguably the worst form of Legion in Castlevania. Is it? I haven't played it. Oh, Echo, if you're still in here, when are you going, when are you streaming, buddy?
I see you.
Curse of Darkness Legion is a secret boss. Gotcha. 9:30? Okay, cool. Cool. I'm eating dinner. Gotcha. I gotcha, buddy. I wanted to know because I wanted to be able to support you, of course. Please keep making those Vania videos. Hopefully a time lore of the games in chronological order. You're not the first person to ask me to make Castlevania video game reviews, I should say. I know, and there was someone else, Wolf or something. There's been other people that have said like, "Hey, I'd like to hear what you have to say about the games." So I don't know if I could handle a fourth. I don't know if I could handle a fourth channel, to be totally honest. It would be very, very difficult in my current setting. There is COD Isaac is Freddy Krueger level scary. Oh yeah, well they turned him into a, basically into a sadomasochist. I mean, the dude nearly kills Trevor, right? Like, I know he's not to be screwed around with. Not to mention he almost kicks your ass in a fight because you have to fight him twice. I know that. Oh, somebody said something, excuse me. Sorry, I keep coughing because cutting out that, for work, my brother and I ended up cutting out an old roof, and to say that that roof is holier than the Vatican would be an understatement. Well, there's a lot of rust. Whew, that was close. This is a PlayStation disc, so please don't play it. But you probably won't listen to me anyway, will you? Yeah, I remember that. The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch is a quote I like from CV Netflix from your... Oh. Yeah, it... Everything about what Annette has to say just pisses me off. Everything about that character is so painfully inaccurate to the games. And I just... Oh, damn. I just wish that they, didn't do that. There was no reason to force her into a race swap. They didn't have to. They also threw away Iris, which really irks me because there's supposed to be 4 women from Rondo, and they took Iris away. They took Iris away, and realistically, they took away Annette, so they could just turn her into a woe is me, I was a slave and shit. There are so many better ways to do black characters. Hell, what would have been cool is if, she didn't give a shit about being a slave and said, listen, everyone has a hard life, but I have freedom now and I'm going to do something with it. Any one line of that nature, and I would have thrown almost every criticism I had of Annette out the window. you know. It's really frustrating, too, because people are like, you're so racist. It's like, I grew up on Blade, you dumb bastards. Like, are you kidding me? It's just stupid. I hate what they did to her, and they used her as a token, which is even... I would argue that's actually more infuriatingly racist. Up! Whoop! That blade cut some of my hair. That came really close. Whoopsies. Oh well. You're gonna probably put those videos on here. Oh, the reviews for Castlevania? I mean, like, it's so funny that, like, Castlevania basically became, like, what my channel is kind of, like, growing, like, becoming known for, because I never actually intended Castlevania to be it. It was just that they screwed with something I really loved, you know? Because ironically, like, the channel, like, this channel exists because of Rings of Power, basically. Like, that's really what it comes down to. Which I still haven't gotten around to going through and completing. Like, I still have to do episode 8 of Season 2. And I know a number of people were waiting for me to do that, and I just never got around to it. Yeah, because I think it was like Drone's High Club wanted me to go through and do... wanted me to finish that out, and I told her I would for her, but, I just never got around to it. Oh yeah, no tonic, that's right. I gotta play Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night is pretty strong. I think it's fair to say it's probably the favorite game in the franchise for the majority of Castlevania fans. Yeah, I thought I was missing a room, but whatever, I'm not worried about it. Oh, son of a gun. Damn it. Made it without a scratch. Nailed it. Whoop. Gotta be careful here. Oh, that was in reference to the question. Basically, Netflixvania was originally a movie. Would it have been better or worse knowing what we know now? Would Netflixvania have been better or worse if it was a movie? I don't know, that's tough. I'd have to think about that. I think the biggest issue with it being turned into a series is that it allowed for more... It allowed for more of the woke shit, because it gave the writers more time to... Basically more time to write all of it in that manner. I think that's the biggest problem. If it was cut down and short, they could have stripped it all out. Oh, she poisons. Oh, wait! Curse me! Curse me, bitch! Come on, come on. Make it! I think I'll make it. Okay, not gonna make it. I probably should have just taken the teleporter, because I don't know if I'm gonna make, I don't think I'm gonna make it to him in time. Little further. Damn. Okay, what I need to do is I need to get cursed by the one that was nearby here. If I'm lying, may my throat feel like it's swallowing a dagger. Was that a line from the Quran, Brian? If Netflix Mania had been the movie trilogy, maybe it would have had much better pacing, but doubt it would have been substantially better. I agree. At least it would have spared us most of the show. Yeah. Well, in the same exact way they did this with what is it? K-pop Demon Hunters.
I'll play with you.
Because K-pop Demon Hunters, thankfully, because they were told, hey, you got to make it shorter, it actually cut a lot of what presumably is the fat out so that people were able to focus on the story better. And I actually appreciate that kind of change. So that's good. However, I don't know if that kind of change would have been enough for something like, say... Damn it, I need to figure out a way to get over there faster. I don't know if it would have been enough for Castlevania, unfortunately.
You're back. This is your This is your training.
The Fedora increases your atheism stat by 100 points, but it also slows you down 90% of all the soy and lard you are now comprised of.
I'll make you a deal.
Yeah, it's like every time, like if you buy a Fedora, like your breathing capacity just goes down 75%, but you also increase your neckbeard growth rate by 82%.
Thank you.
I don't think I equipped anything like... That's a hefty drop in defense, though. Nah. Yeah, the Nun's Habit is really strong for her.
I'll make you a deal.
I have a lot of ones, or like unique like items. I don't have many copies of things. I'm kind of surprised. That's fine. It's really hard to take this part of the game serious with funny circus music playing in the background. Yeah, the Burnt Paradise probably should have had more of a haunting sound effect or music behind it instead. I'm surprised you didn't comment about Annette calling everyone in that room children after calling Richter a coward. I almost wonder if maybe I should go through and re-review the first season, but I kind of don't want to, because I like how hard the first season, how hard I hit the first season with the initial review. I'm still all for Lord of the Rings. We was rings and shit. Yeah. I know a number of people would probably definitely watch the video. I just, like I said, I just haven't gotten around to it, that's all. Where's... Yeah, we'll go over here. I'm pretty sure the Forest of Doom is in the upper section. I remember that there was going to be a female Belmont, but Igarashi didn't want it. Are you talking about not Julia? Are you talking about Sonya? I mean, Sonya has her own game. Talk about reasons to gatekeep. Yeah. First try. Yeah, trying to get through all of those guillotines was kind of nuts. I took so much abuse. Oh, nice. A baloney brooch.
I see you.
No, Sonya was in Castlevania Legends. Yeah, yeah. I'm honestly sad that my second introduction of Castlevania was Netflix Mania. Oh, man, that's brutal. Yeah, just stick to the games. Like, Netflixvania basically just doesn't exist. Like, that's how it should be handled. Oh yeah, that hallway. I'd rather keep moving forward. I want to get to the... Oh, that's right. Don't I have to fight... I think I have to fight Stella first, right? It was supposed to be a direct-to-video animated trilogy that started in the late aughts. Yes. Albeleo, is the Chrysogrim sword in any of the CV games aside from Symphony of the Night? I believe it is. I think the Chrysogrim is actually canonically Alucard's sword, if I remember correctly. Although it doesn't have the crazy abilities that it does. Oh no, I do have to fight Death. Shit. Damn, I... Oh, no. Stella's right there. Never mind. Never mind. I was to say, I could have sworn it's not Death first. I know he's, like, at the top of the tower. Because I know, like, Slugger and Gaben aren't here either. Whip! Let's go this way. I'm back. Got some food in me, some coffee, and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for a little until I stream. Oh, nice. Let's hope Netflixvania will never touch our girl Shinoa. Oh man, I pray they don't. You know, not that I want to fill people with hope, but I happen to look on. I was looking at what Warren Ellis had worked on. Almost all of which is comics, so I have no interest really at all in it. Unless anybody knows, like, what is it, Iron Man something? Hold on a second. Echo, you know comics. Let me look up. Alright, the only real, like, major things he's worked on. So there's Transmetropolitan, The Authority, Planetary, Hellblazer, Global Frequency, Red, Fell, Iron Man Extremis, that's it. I don't know if anyone knows Iron Man Extremis or Extremis. He also did some work on the Thunderbolts and Moon Knight. And that's really about it. Like, outside of, I guess, a James Bond comic, like, Warren Ellis hasn't really actually done jack and shit in the comic world. But yeah, what I happened to look up is I was looking at Warren Ellis, and what I found is that Nocturne only has 2023 to 2025. There's as far it so not that I want to give anybody like false hope or anything, but it does seem like Nocturne's not going to continue, which would be fantastic because Castlevania needs to die. K-pop Demon Hunters has a lot of Christian tones in it from South Korea. Yes, absolutely. It's a fantastic movie. This game has the spear guy from Bloodlines. Yeah, Eric Lacard. Yeah. You can also get Alucard's spear in the game. Yes. Our frequent guest, The Traveler, has 4 episodes on his channel talking about Castlevania and GOT. Oh, nice. I didn't know he makes content. Might have to check it out at some point. Give me a second, just rolling through comments. Yeah, that's what I was meant. Thank the Lord. Oh, gotcha. Honestly, I'm just waiting for you to talk about the very necessary and not cringy Alucard sex scene. I did not want to end it all after watching a badass get duped by the just. I actually had an idea. I think I'm gonna do it. So the season 3 thumbnail for Castlevania, I think I'm gonna do. To keep in tone with the very funny memes over people's faces, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Belle Delphine's, like, cross-eyed, tongue-out face. I'm going to put that on... I'm going to put that on Alucard as he's getting sodomized. So yeah, no one's going to miss that thumbnail. I like the music that plays in Super Castlevania 4 as Belmont is walking towards the castle entrance with a skull in the background, as well as Simon's theme from Sega Bloodlines. Yeah. The Chrysogrim is in other games with other names. It exists in Lords of Shadow as well. LOS, Alucard, has his own Chrysogrim. Yes, exactly. The Chrysogrim will while being an iconic part of Symphony of the Night, is never acknowledged as Alucard's main sword in the mainline series. Yeah, it's not, like, named directly, in the same way, like, his personal sword is never named, but it's somewhere out there. I know his main sword is the Chrysogrim. I just don't remember where I read that. Iron Man Extremis. It's an okay run. Yeah, again, if anything from that list stands out to you, let me know, because I don't know anything about, like, the comic world especially in this context. And everyone says Warren Ellis is this legendary writer, but I don't know shit that he's worked on. I've read the OG Iron Man comics. I've heard it's a big departure from what he acts like in what I've read so far. I gotcha. Ellis also did some Moon Knight stuff, yes. He was no A-lister by any means, but he did grow his niche by using the internet and connecting the specific group of edgy kids in the comics corner. That's unfortunate. We ain't gonna see the Black Panthers from Wakanda fight Satan cosplaying as Uncle Sam while Richter wearing a kufi for some reason. Yeah, that would be wild, but I'm sure Netflix wouldn't. Netflix is not above doing that. Ellis comes across to me as someone who would write the Boys comics if Garth Ennis didn't write it first. Probably. Yeah, and doing it ironically to make it seem like, oh, I'm actually, like, this smart or whatever. From the game Lament of Innocence, my favorite boss is the Forgotten One. You had to traverse a pitch-black room to get a stone. There's a mural in the room showing a drawing of it. Oh, nice. Oh, that's unfortunate. I forgot she could totally cancel that out on me. Hold that. Oh, no, she moved! Oh, wow. What am I doing? Hold on a second. Let me just... That's not good. See, I can beat bosses the first time around. Unlike last... Well, yeah, last week was kind of nutty with the, what happened with, Astartes. Black Panther movie where T'Challa fights the Hebrew Israelites and Nation of Islam would be peak hilarity. Oh man, right? It would just be black people like yelling at each other as tokens. Which is so stupid because like Like, can we move on from this already, you know? Shame we never got to play a variation of this Stella. The one from Sisters Mode leans on the touchscreen mechanic and it ends up not feeling the same. I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know how you could possibly do this game on Switch without the stylus being anywhere near as effective. I have no idea how you do it. I can't imagine you can do it, at least. I'm definitely not a big fan of Stella's design. I can give you 2 reasons I'm okay with it, but that's about as far as it goes. At least the boss theme is pretty good. Thankfully, Portrait of Ruin has pretty good music. Well, one thing is that maybe they can release the 3D control. Yeah, it would be so nice, right? Ah, ow! Damn it! What? Oh, wait. No, it's on the bottom first. I'm an idiot. I was like laser focused on Jonathan. That's entirely my bad. Bro, hey. I said I was, like, laser focused on him. That was, I admitted my fault. Fuck off. I know there's one in here that's... Nope, not that one. I could have sworn there was one, but that's okay. Nope, not in there just yet. Where is it? There it is. 'Cause I think the Viking helmet replaces my bandana. Yeah, it does. Well, one thing is maybe they will release the 3D... I would love for there to be a 3D collection. I would love for there to be one. And I know, like, Adrian much more than I, but we've been, like, desperately trying to, you know, help or hope that there will be a 3D collection released at some point. Would be fantastic. It would be nice to see, like, Lament of Innocence and Curse of Darkness released in a manner that can, is easily, can easily be grabbed. Motion controls? I mean, maybe. I don't know if that's gonna work with, I don't know if the Switch has that built in for it. Because the right control stick, Whisper, is that they have, like, you have this, right? You can, and when you when you right 3, it actually changes the sensitivity of it. So, like, you could probably, if you got good enough with it, but I don't know if it's possible because it's not, it's not very reactive. That's the problem. And every time you do a slash, like, that's how she's supposed to attack from the twins mode, and I don't know if that's gonna work here. I can give it a try. I can see if maybe they did it, or maybe they fixed it. I have no idea, but yeah, that's my biggest concern with it, is that it's just not gonna work. I know Richter and Maria will be just fine, though. I still think that Richter from Portrait of Ruin is probably, like, the best version of Richter. Controls the best, probably. You think Hassan used holy lightning on his dog accidentally? No. Obviously not, because he's Muslim. They don't know what holy is. Fun fact, Stella's dialogue actually cuts off when she does the wave attack on the ground. Oh. Oh, yeah. Maybe I might have heard that. Wakanda forever. No, Palestine forever. Yeah, instead of fighting, can you imagine if that were the case? Instead of fighting, like, instead of fighting Namor, and his, like, superpower is that when he's around water, he's, like, super powerful, they just have to fight some dude named, like, Weinstein. His superpower is that as long as he's rich, he has a ton of money, but when they drain his bank accounts, he loses all of his powers. That sprite work is phenomenal. The Castlevania games have never come up short when it comes to sprite work. Always been good. Yeah, I wish the motorcycle scene I wish there was more to it, quite honestly. Like, the game prides itself on having 2 different players for different mechanics and whatnot, which is a cool idea, but I wish that they implemented more elements that required it, because otherwise, all of the damage is... the secondary character is basically just there for damage. Like, Astardi is cool because Astardi takes over Jonathan, and so when you first fight her, you're like, oh shit, I have to fight Jonathan, he's fully equipped, and you're like, that's why you panic. It's a cool moment. But when it comes to... like, no one and no thing really takes advantage of Charlotte. Like, Charlotte gets ignored most of the time. Like, she's, like, you can use her for, like, certain enemies to... drop their guard, but that's about it, right? Like, the dude in the town with the flowers, he'll stab Jonathan, but he'll give a rose to Charlotte, and that's about it. I think Portrait of Ruin needed more mechanics, where it's like, you need to have your ally stand here so that you can do this, fight over here with Jonathan. Like, an enemy gets their weapon, like, stuck in the ground, and if you put your character on top of it, he can't lift it properly. Anything would have been more interesting than what they did with it, because I think Portrait of Ruin comes up short otherwise. Yeah, just put the bandana under it. Hey, Sire, how you doing, buddy? Imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger as Trevor Belmont and Dolph Lundgren as Simon Belmont, with Christopher Walken as Alucard. Oh, goodness, that would be funny. You know, Dad, I need you to stop killing all the humans. It's what Mom would have wanted. I think this castle needs more cowbell. Yeah, that'd be so funny. Come on, Belmont. You're either a descendant of a warrior clan, or you're a lucky drunk. Which is it? There was Castlevania Hymn of Blood as a fan film. It had some actors you might know in it. Oh, nice. No, I didn't know for it. I didn't hear about it. Woke Dracula, Symphony of the Night, Netflix. What is a he, what is a he, she, zer, but a miserable pile of pronouns? Counterpoint, Castlevania on DOS. Oh, that'd be so funny. I'd love to see an 8-bit version of Castlevania. Damn, mechanically, that would be awesome. Hey, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, Portrait of Ruin needed to... Like, if you create a mechanic for a video game, you should spend the time to, use and like, make use of the mechanic. Don't ignore it just because, like, have faith in what you create, Have that. Yeah, that's fine. Sadly, Annette would still be a Kardashian. Yeah, probably. 2000 Castlevania games had a limited budget compared to the Metal Gear Solid game. Yeah. Yeah, well, for some reason, everybody still thinks Metal Gear Solid is good. It's such a goofy series. And yeah, Charlotte definitely gets underused in this game. She is useful, but her and the partner dynamic couldn't have been pushed further, or could have been pushed further. They absolutely could have done so much more with it, and I wish they had. I really wish they had. But it is what it is, So Sylvester Stallone as John Morris. Hey Eric, we're gonna travel around Europe. A place where I'm from. Because I'm the Italian stallion. Yeah, fuck you, where's a bet? Oh, nice, a skull mask right off the bat. I think MGS is good. Oh, that's fine. Wait, okay, to be totally fair, I'm kind of trolling because I've never played any of the Metal Gear games. I fucking missed that killer doll. There we go. think I have to get a beehive, don't I? Yeah, there's a quest for a beehive. I should probably farm that out real quick. Get the extra experience, probably wouldn't hurt. This Nebula Whip is so funny. It's so funny that it works as well as it does. Did that just bounce off the treant? Dracula constantly twirling his evil mustache like will sound like Betty from Kung Pao Chicken. Oh man, what was Betty's voice? Hold on, what was What is a man? Just a miserable pile of secrets. What happens when you cross a Belmont with a whip? My ass! And then you get back to Weigall Village and Shanoa's just like, tell me if you see a Radio Shack. Excuse me. Wee woo, wee woo. Yeah, can you imagine if you're just like playing, you're just playing Symphony of the Night. You're just playing Symphony of the Night and you know, you're over there fighting Richter and Maria's like, Richter! Wee wee wee. Richter's just the chosen one. You're going in to charge after you go after to find the holy glasses, and then and she's like, Alucard! Wee wee. Flashes him real fast. I leveled up off the blue crow. That crow just looks stunned. They're really damn good. You'll like them. Yeah, I never really got around to playing MGS. That's all. I was always a Nintendo guy growing up. I didn't, like, my brother is the one who had the PlayStation, and when we got the PlayStation 1, he had... Basically, when he graduated from the Super Nintendo, he got the PlayStation, and I got the Super Nintendo. So I was always playing, like, Super Castlevania 4, Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, right? Like, that was basically what I always played. Yeah, I just never had the time, that's all. Duck hunt, more like crow hunt. The little brother life? Yeah, basically. Did I go through all of... No, there's that whole... I'll get it on the swing back. The Netflix whip is like Nebula, if you think about it. Since it can grow to those long lengths despite not being a tool like the Combat Cross. Yeah, it's funny how when they first introduced the Morningstar, the Morningstar is very short. Like, they know that it's meant, oh cool, got it. Like, they know that it's a short weapon. But because they're just like, screw it, we'll just do whatever we want with it. That whip grows to obnoxious lengths. It's a logistical issue I have with the series. Shanoa would sound like the Wii because she can't feel fear, she just says wee woo just to make herself feel better. Whoop. Dead bodies controlled by mushrooms. Let's finish out this room first. Oh, yeah, okay. This is the other corset. Come on. There we go. Oh, another astral bridge. Should probably check to see if maybe that actually does something for her. Will restore MP. It's not a bad item, but it's also not the greatest. Really, the amethyst isn't better, huh? Hmm. Oh well. Nah, let's go with Gil. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't have a whole lot of upgrades right now. No. Oh, Royal Sandals. There we go. Finally. Yeah, he really just doesn't get, like, a lot at all. Fuck you, crow. Solid Snake is basically Christopher Walken head with Jean-Claude Van Damme body. Now imagine the voiceover. Oh man, I don't think I've ever practiced a Jean-Claude Van Damme voice. I do think it would be really funny if Snake had a if Snake was just voiced by Christopher Walken. Basically everything that, like, Christopher Walken just makes everything funnier. Like, he just does. Contra NES movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone and aliens. Now that would be cool if you but you won't understand anything they say. It would just be funny to have, like, an Arnold... that should just be a joke. Like, Arnold and Stallone in a movie together, but you can't understand them, so every time they speak, it's just... They just have to have subtitles. I would date the quirky and nervous witch of this game. She looks adorable. Oh, Charlotte? Charlotte's gorgeous. I think her costume... See, like, if there's one big criticism I have about their costumes, it's that neither Charlotte or Jonathan fit the... they don't fit the aesthetic for 1940s. Like, 1942, or whatever this is supposed to be. Like, they do not fit it at all. Hello, Dagon. There you go. That's how to beat Dagon and dodge that attack without any real effort. You just have to jump up above him and just stomp on his head. Toad Morph. Now most of the castle has opened up to us. I can't reach there, but I do want to go back and get that last little section. Oh, 1,000-year egg. Nice. Didn't Family Guy do that gag? I gotta think about that for a second. Hold on. I don't know. They've done so many. Oh, actually, yeah. I think I know what. I think I know what. Which one you're talking about, Knight. I think I know. I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm pretty sure you're right. Yeah, it's up through here. They did not need to put so much physics into into her chest. What a weird way to center that character. Huh. I guess the object goes first before the sprite in that motion, which is weird. You would think they wouldn't do it, but where was that? Nah, let's just keep that here. It's fine. Oopsies. They definitely love insane physics for women. I know. God bless the Japanese. Christopher, hello. How are you doing? Charlotte's Jonathan's girl, and I hate NCR. Oh, excuse me. I know that hive will drop at some point. Terraria's art style was based off of Final Fantasy. I'm thinking to myself that should really be a Terraria-like game with Castlevania's art style. I don't know if anyone else has seen it because I've played Terraria a little while ago. I say a little while ago. It was something like a couple months ago now. Terraria added a bunch of whip weapons. I don't know if anyone else saw this, but like they added whip weapons. You can very easily create a cemetery environment now, and now you can basically just have your own like custom Castlevania world if you really spent the time to build it. It's very interesting. But yeah, no, they've got all kinds of different whips in the game now, so you can like actually build yourself. You can actually build your character in Terraria to be a Belmont now. Hey, Chaos, how you doing, buddy? This is the Forest of Doom, or as Juan said earlier, somebody said earlier, I think it was Juan, who said it was the Forest of Boomers. Yeah, this is like the 4th area in the game. What is this about women's physics? Oh, one of the enemies that I encountered earlier was a witch, and she's riding a broomstick, and in her there's no valid reason for this, okay? Like, I know this is a pretty valid reason overall, but yeah, they gave her jiggle physics in pixel art, and it's just like, why? Like, I appreciate the visual, but it's like, guys, like, you didn't have to do this. God, please save the Japanese because their birth rate is in the negatives. Oh man, dude, like, I really hope that their new prime minister helps to, like, encourage them to actually do better in life so that they can actually, you know, do something for themselves. They need to do this. And I'm glad that they also, like, realized, like, you cannot just import your way out of a birth crisis, a population crisis like this. You can't do it. Nobody can do it. You cannot import other people into your world and just assume that they're going to work in tandem, that there's not going to be an issue here. It's such a foolish notion, right? And I'm glad that they actually worked around that, and they're trying to move forward. Because all of the Muslim prayers and everything, where they've got the sirens blaring at like 5 in the morning, yeah, the Japanese will not put up with this. They do not waste their time with the nonsense. Which is hilarious because, man, like, if anyone is lucky enough, like, they have this thing where it's like, they'll give you credits and whatnot, they'll give you credits and whatnot to go to Japan to have kids. Which is even funnier because on top of that, they've also have... So, Japan has a credit system for going there to have kids, to make babies. And then they also have... They also apparently have a gym, or it's like a protein bar or something, where you go there, and there are women who are just... They're just buff. They look like Chi-Chi in her prime. And they force feed you protein shakes as you're working out. So it's like, so the meme, I don't remember who it was that sent it to me, but it was a meme of these women working out with it was like me and the boys on our way to the gym in Japan to have getting credits to make babies, and the guys are just jacked, the women are jacked, the babies are just like downing gallons of like I think the baby had like whey protein in the bottle. Like, it's just a whole lot of funny shit like that. But it's really funny. They're doing so much to try and keep their population numbers up, but unfortunately they're just not doing a good job. Baby's jacked, everyone's jacked. Yeah, but it's just, like, Japan is just really funny. Hell yeah, they did. Terraria has whips for summoners. Yes. Yeah, it's nice that they actually, like, gave summoners a bit more because of these recent updates. And the flails and morning stars... I keep forgetting that hallway's there. I still dodged it. But yeah, I'm glad that, like, summoners have, like, proper weapons in Terraria now. I should go through and, like, play it on Legendary or whatever difficulty again. I haven't done it in forever. Webster for Summoner's class, it is to make your Summoner's target one enemy. Yeah, it's meant for a lot of focus damage, because and that is a fair criticism, because a lot of the Summoner builds, like, the damage is all over the place. But I don't know, like, I do wish it kind of, like, remained the same. Oh, I went up instead of down. Okay, I know where I go. Wow, that damage decreased significantly. Let's see here. Someone asked what I would do if I was stuck in a room with now supposedly dead dictators. My response was, they have to be supernatural monsters to be, AI. Oh, still be alive, gotcha. Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy Dimensions has whips as a summoner weapon. Yeah, Final Fantasy 4 has them as well, because, Rydia can use them. Japan has whole towns filled with nothing but the elderly, and has had to close multiple schools because they literally have no new kids to attend. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a real shame. But as somebody asked in the chat, it's like, how do you encourage people to have kids in an economy that sucks? And it's like, well, see, the thing is, like, you actually, like, if you make the kids now, then more people are able to have the children to fill out the jobs and the schools so that people actually stay in the economy. I know it sounds really, like, it sounds counterintuitive, but, like, you actually have to have the kids and push through the bad times in order for the times to get better. How do you convince people to have... Yeah. Incentives to start families. Yeah. Exactly. And I'm not saying it's easy. It's not. Yeah, we'll go back down. The new Prime Minister ought to send me. I know it's a dangerous job in repopulating, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. It's for Greater Japan, everybody. It's for Greater Japan. I really hope they don't put up with that shit. Oh no, dude, Japan just recently got done having like this massive pushback against everything like that. So all of those mourning bells and shit, they're done with it. They ain't putting up with any of that crap. I do have a lot to fill out in this second tower over here. I also have a lot of quests to fill out, and it's only 9. I've got like, I don't know, an hour to go through a bunch more stuff. Yeah, let's finish out this. Let's go through that tower, and then we'll work up towards the death fight, because I have a lot of quests I can complete too. Japan is based. They just started deporting their. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that they are too, because like, Japan is currently going through a lot of what so many others have already experienced, and this is a big issue. Excuse me. God, I'm sorry about that, guys. The guy before their latest prime minister was a deep communist, like deep-seated, long-time communist, and the dude is part of the reason why there's so many problems right now in Japan with foreigners causing the issues that they are. Like, what should have happened is they should have closed their borders from the start and not given in to what so many people on the left are talking about with this crap. They should have just ignored all of it. What? Can you guys hear me? Oh, fuck you, Juan. Smartass. Nah, he's pulling your scrotum. Yeah, I know Juan likes to do that. And to be fair, it's entirely my fault for being stupid enough to fall for it, like, every time, too. Let's hope Japan's Prime Minister makes Japan great again. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I hope so. If she was able to somehow, like, reduce various costs, like the ones on how much it costs to work to pay not pay employees, but reduce the costs of the businesses and how they operate, then maybe the people can actually get maybe people can get paid better and therefore would have the ability to, you know, have kids and everything else. If they did that, that would be fantastic. But I don't know if, because she's super conservative, which is fantastic to hear, right? I want somebody that's going to preserve Japan and what it is, not just, you know, not just say that they're going to. We've had a lot of people come through before and try to do things. It's like Shinzo Abe, you know, the late great Shinzo Abe. It's like he was a very big proponent of a lot of things and a very good friend of Trump's. And it's like so many people just keep centralizing all of the power in government and everything, and it's like, okay, well, why do you think so many things suck? You know, guess where the money's going? It's all about reinforcing bureaucracy. In order for people to live their lives, you have to give them the ability to live their lives. If the costs and everything are still too high, then, I mean, nobody's gonna be able to live their lives. You just create a perpetual slave population. Like that's what it is. Like when you take away the people's ability to live their lives, that's what you get. Shinzo Abe, you mean Trump's guardian angel? Right. I did see the meme where Shinzo is the one who turned Trump's head. Did crack me up. Did YouTube change something? I've noticed things look a bit different now. I haven't been in desktop for a while because of some renovating. Yeah, YouTube changed a couple things. They have these, they changed up some of the buttons and the way certain things look. They also, if you go into full screen mode on desktop, your watch later and share buttons now stay on the screen at all times, and you cannot turn them off, and it pisses me off. I really wish they would stop doing this crap, but they keep doing it.
You're back. Excellent. I'm counting on you.
Oh, wait, shit. I just need, like, 60 gold. Hold on. Nope, not in here. Nope, not in there. I just need a chandelier. A candelabra. Just one. Majigga. Yeah, basically, just make Japan great again. Oh, I can't grab that one. Definitely can't grab that one. Can't grab that one. There we go. Brown coins, game. Give me 10s. Come on. There we go. As I say, just... where's my gold count? Shit, overshot it. Nah, yeah, yeah, I can take this one. There we go. Oh, no, I should have grabbed that 10. Oh, well. MJMA also considered this game was set during the later years of World War II. Where was Alucard and all of this? I have no idea, Draken. But welcome. I don't. Why'd you retract your message? Oh wait, no, that was a 10. I'm an idiot. That's okay. I'll get it. Oh man, I just went full screen. This is so dumb. I know. I don't know why. Like, it's weird because it's sort of. Oh, I got one too many. It's weird because it acts as its own, like, it acts as its own watermark almost. It's like, you know that this video was watched on, you know, YouTube because of, you know, because of the share and watch later screens. I wish they didn't do it, but I can't control them, obviously. Nor would I. Shinzo Abe is Trump's stand. That's amazing. Okay, I need a 10 and okay, I need 510. That's what I need. Okay. Just need 450. I need 400. If only YouTube had some meaningful competition to force it to have the standard equality. I know, right? If only Rumble was actually doing better. I need like 50 more. Come on. There we go. Every generation thinks theirs might be the one that'll definitely leave a mark on the world, so I'd like to see how true that would be for all of us. Well, the thing is, too, like you could actually, like, make a mark in the world, but you have to also, like...
You're back. Well done.
There we go.
Excellent.
Oh, I got the royal sword. Sweet.
This is your training.
Sweet. Yeah, people can absolutely leave a mark in the world. It's a matter of whether or not they put in the time and the effort. Like, that really is what it comes down to. Like, you you know, I don't think that I'm particularly good at what I do with content creation. But when it comes to things like Castlevania, for example, right? Regardless of what I have to say, like, the ever-evolving series that is the Castlevania reviews, like, when all of that's said and done, it is going to be a long-standing, highly critical, in-depth series. Like, I will have made a mark on Castlevania in a way, right? But the thing is, like, anybody can leave their mark in the world. It's a matter of whether or not you're willing to put in the time and the effort. You know? That's what it comes down to. You have to be willing to put in the time and effort. I believe anybody can do it, you know? You just have to actually do that. You know, put yourself out there. You know, hey, listen, if Maximus was able to, you know, kiss his girlfriend for the first time, anything's possible. You know? Yeah, it's just like,
You're back.
that's what it takes. What is... Nope. It's talking to wind. No, damn it!
You're back.
There we go.
You're back. Well done.
Rocket Slash. I can now get Holy Appearance done. Statue... I gotta get Cursed, and I have to get 5 cards. I don't think I can get the 5 cards yet, though. I know the End has one. I don't remember where the other ones are off the top of my head. That's okay. No big deal. We are never told Alucard is during this game's events, but I doubt he joined the war. Oh, I doubt he joined the war, too. If anything, I would imagine Alucard probably just remained sleeping somewhere. Probably traveling the world looking for the kind of magic needed to seal Dracula for good. Probably missed Order of Ecclesia since it was very local and secretive. Likely it didn't know Dracula came back until the 1890s. Yeah, possibly. Also, all records of Ecclesia were destroyed, right? The Order of Ecclesia was destroyed. So I don't know if anybody would actually have the knowledge about it. Which is such a bittersweet, like, ending to Shanoa's story, because that means that not only did she go through all of that hell just to try and save the world from, you know, her corrupted master, but all record of what she had done, what she accomplished, was erased too. Like, that's brutal. It's a real shame. It's such a shame. I like, really, really like Shanoa as a character. Alucard was probably clapping Vampire Maria, a Japanese woman, or another fossilized corpse, give cheeks. No, I don't think that's the case. Because that's another problem too with the series that has to be touched on, because sexualizing Alucard goes against what Alucard wanted. Like, because what was it called? Moonlight Rhapsody. I always forget the name of it, but it's the radio show, the radio reading, the drama of oh no, I'm sorry, Nocturne of Reflection? Correct me if I'm wrong, Alucard. Adrian, you'll know. I always forget what it's called. But even in that story, when he was temporarily living with Maria. Even then, he refused to be with her, you know, like romantically, right? Like he just didn't. Nocturne of Recollection? I thought it was Reflection. I don't know. Somebody can find it and look it up. I always forget the name of it. Nocturne of... Okay. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Juan and Adrian. For the love of... Make the jump. You know, I probably should have just taken the portal, because I think it's... Yeah, it's in one of these two areas. Whoop. That guillotine did butt stuff to me. I didn't like it. That was a little close. Oh, another javelin. Okay. Holy Veil. Oh wait, I don't think this is the... Crap. I don't think this is the right one. I think all three of them have to be nun. I think all three of the weapon or equipment are named after nuns. Touch and pop. I don't think he would screw a monster. Don't screw crazy. Hey, some people like crazy. Not that you should stick your dick in it, but don't. Oh. See? No problem. Facts, if YouTube had actual competition, the site would be crazy good. Well, unfortunately, YouTube is not in a position where they have a ton of competition. What I think they need to do is... talking about Rumble specifically, I think what Rumble needs to do is Rumble needs to... well, if Rumble maintains the course and continues to improve itself, Rumble will not only compete with YouTube, but it may overtake YouTube. Because as it stands right now, they have so many features, they lack so many features that YouTube has. It's unfortunate. I really do need to sit down and actually, just make... I need to get my shit over to YouTube. That's what Rumble. That's what I need to do. I have a channel there. I just never posted anything to it. So that's something I need to do to. That's something I need to do is just put things over on. Put things over there. And with 3 channels, I mean, it would literally be, what, 6 channels worth of revenue, technically? Because it would be... Yeah, so it's Albeleo, Balmorian Herald, Balmorian Herald, Balmorian Galaxy, and then you multiply them over to YouTube, and you're looking at... I also don't know what the actual, like, conversion rate is for Rumble. I don't know what it's like to get paid by them. Regardless, it would be 6 forms of income, and that would be quite impressive if it was, you know, actually doing something. But I just need to... like I said, I need to sit down and actually go through and figure things out. That's what I have to do. And I think you can do one video, like one creator can have multiple channels, I believe. I think. I just don't recall. I don't know enough about Rumble. That's entirely on my fault. Yeah, the veil wasn't here. I don't remember where the nun's veil is in this game. I have to figure that out. Alucard did show some signs of feelings and emotions for Maria. It's also shown in Grimoire of Souls, where he panics and rushes in to protect the recreation of adult Maria.
You're back.
Yep, 3 nun items. Oh, I know what I forgot to do in the Burnt Paradise. That's stupid of me. I totally forgot to kneel before Mom. There is a theory that the Lacards are the descendants of Maria and Alucard, mostly due to the Lacard last name, which is also very close to Dracula. I mean, it's not outside of the realm of possibility, I suppose, but, like, Alucard he is very particular about this. He almost never goes out of his way to be in a situation romantically. I have to go around. All I can think of is Alucard sleeping with a docky in a casket. Imagine if Dracula Untold didn't bomb, so Luke Evans could come back as the villain in the later movie. Yeah, it would be interesting. But unfortunately, like, every one of those movies just bombed spectacularly. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. I know what I did wrong. Also, it was disappointing with Mr. Hyde how he was portrayed, because he's supposed to appear and sound different from Henry Jekyll. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't go far, but it wasn't so much like the Mummy movie wasn't so much like a Mummy movie as much as it was just advertisement for It was just advertisement for another, it was advertising all the other movies that were potentially going to happen without knowing that they were actually going to occur. Like, that's not how you make a movie, you know? You want the story to be told once, you know, well, once, and be done with it. You don't want to, you know, don't lead off to the possibility of a sequel unless the story you have told is complete, you know? Like, generally, as a rule of thumb, that's what I think should be done, right? Because far too many people will, you know, cling to the idea of, like, let's have it built in so that another story can be told. And it's like, no, just trust your writing. Do it once. If your writing is good, people will come back to it. If it's not good, no one will come back. You know? It's like Castlevania. Like, the only reason Castlevania, let alone Nocturne, of all series, has a, has any sort, like, had any amount of leeway to make a sequel is specifically because it's Castlevania. If Castlevania wasn't in the story, and they had to just tell something where a vampire hunter helped out a recently freed slave and yada yada yada, it's like that story would not exist in the way that it is told. It would be completely different. It wouldn't have anywhere near the success. It wouldn't. The only reason Nocturne stands is because it has Castlevania in the title. You take Castlevania out of that title, that series dies. You know, part 1, dead as a doornail. It doesn't get past it. Whoopsies. Hello, Jeremy. One of the Castlemania, Castlemania. He's giving him the chair! No. Castlevania Metroidvanias. I played every single Castlevania game except for this game and Castlevania Legends. This game had a really good story, though, too. Yes, it does. Also, welcome. I hope you enjoy the stream. Oopsies. Nocturne was depressing? Yes. Unfortunately so.
You're back. Excellent.
Hey, holy water. There we go. Come to curse. Yeah.
I'll make you a deal.
How many cards do I have, by the way? Diamond and Joker. Yeah, I know the Spader Club comes off of the end, and there's one. I don't remember where the other ones come from. I'm sure I'll bump into him eventually. Oh, that's it. All right, capped on items. Good.
Thank you.
I canonized your saying into my mind whenever I see Vania Flicks thing, the lion, the lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Good, I'm glad. Let's go here and unlock that. Yeah, we'll do that. Imagine a WWE Metroidvania. Yeah, Castlemania would be a dope fan game. I want to see a Saturday night Slam Masters-esque game with about Simon backdropping Frankenstein. Yeah, and then like on because I was never really a big wrestling fan, but what is it called, like a tag team? It's like in comes tag team, and here's Jonathan, and he's fighting Eric Lacard and his own dad, John Morris. It's like you have the rivalry of the father and the son, and then the son, and holy ghost, here comes Eric Lacard with the chair, like like that would be awesome. And then out of nowhere, Charlotte just like jumps in from on top of the and they're just like doing this inside of like a metal cage, and Charlotte comes in and she's got a fucking Bible and just domes Eric over the head with it. The Father and the Son just delivered some Holy Spirit. That'd be amazing. God, that'd be so funny. It's like he comes in, Alucard comes to save Maria, or yeah, they're like tag teaming, and like Richter's over there fighting Simon, and then Trevor's about to do his he's about to do his big like double whip move, and then Alucard comes out of nowhere, and he's like, oh no, he's gonna give him the St. Paul, and then he flips Trevor upside down like across, and then slams him into the stage. Did I already come in this room? I think I did. Oh man, it's Death! Death is floating into the ring! King Simon is going for the cross! And he doesn't have a cross, he just has a chair, and he just chucks the chair like the cross, and the chair comes spinning backwards. I don't want. That's it. That's what I want. I don't want my "What if Castlevania: Lament of Innocence" movie script to end, but foreshadowing a Destiny/Fate that's yet to come in 1999. We have once again stumbled upon a fantastic idea with the Castlemania. It's almost as funny as Uncle Ruckus is a Belmont. Where's that door? Did I act it? Maybe I did, and I just don't remember. Eh, whatever. We'll go for the death fight. I wasn't talking about cliffhangers / sequels topic, by the way. Oh, gotcha. But that is also funny. Yeah, it would still be funny. Oh. Hold on, my thing just cut out. There we go. Yeah, weird. My headset just like desynced. Alucard just put up ladders and do a move where he slams sandwiches a wrestler in the middle. Call it the Holy Maiden. Oh, man, those spikes hit hard. Charlotte, stay still, you moron. Charlotte. Ugh, whatever, I can't make the jump. Oh, balls. Why is the clock tower always, like, the most annoying place to try and traverse? Oh, that was almost my face. Are we fucking kidding? That imp? Really? I hate everything about this place. What? Charlotte, why would you walk into spikes, you idiot? Uncle Ruckus deal. See, I still love the Uncle Ruckus jokes that we came up with. Crap, I'm still not through this. Oh, that was painful. Charlotte, stop walking into spikes, you moron. There we go, got him. Bastard, I hate those things. Good old clock tower. I know. The clock tower is annoying as hell to deal with. Yeah, that's the way to go, but I thought there was... Yeah, there's the blue cape. That. On that. Let me get up to the death save first, and then I'll... There we go. There we go. Catch up on a couple things. Okay, so besides the hilarity that was that was Castlevania for a brief moment, has anyone ever used the pins the map lets you use? Personally, I haven't, because I learned the map pretty quickly and fairly easily. Just so glad that Netflix didn't get to ruin Simon, Leon, or Julius. They probably would have made Simon bisexual or something. Julius would have been black, probably, and taken a backseat to Yoko, probably. Yeah, it wouldn't have been Julius that actually did it. It would have been Yoko that actually sealed Dracula away. I laughed so hard I got lightheaded. Yeah, there were a lot of jokes from all of us. This is why this chat is so funny. You guys are all so funny. Given how popular wrestling is in Japan, I could see this being a joke somehow in a game. Oh, that would be amazing. Does anyone care if Simon got screwed someone? All he does is go around Dracula's castle killing things. Well, see, canonically, he has to have at least slept with someone, because canonically, he dies to the curse, right? Like, am I wrong? Because I thought... I'm pretty sure he's supposed to die canonically to Dracula's curse on the land. Because there's 3 endings in Simon's Quest. Imagine if you got him soft-locked in that little area. Man, that would have sucked. That's the trade-off for Clock Tower. Best music, worst level design. I mean, it actually is the best level design because it has the most challenges, most things to avoid. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, me and a couple friends are making a list of questions to ask Samuel and Adam Dietz on Halloween. Oh, interesting. To see if we can get some more info on plot holes in the show. Oh, for Castlevania? What show are you talking about, Juan? In the franchise, if it ever becomes live action or live action animated again, I just want to see our legit heroes and heroines do battle with the legit villains and venturing through an awesome castle. Agreed, yes. Honestly, the Leon origin makes no sense in Netflix Castlevania. I mean, it's open enough that it would still be somebody tracking down Dracula and wanting to fight him. It's just that they never actually found him. Because unfortunately, they had it so that the Dracula Castle Dracula was teleporting, and that's why they never found him, which is stupid, because one of the lines that I actually missed the first time I watched Season 3 is apparently the twins, the Suki and Taki, or whatever his name is, the twins actually figured out how to find and track the castle, but the Belmonts couldn't. That's insane to me. Now, granted, the castle is actually, like, locked in place, but somehow they just know where the castle is. They just know where to go, even though there's no canonical location for the Belmont Trove, so nobody should know where Castle Dracula teleported to. It makes no sense. I have so many notes on Season 3. I have so much to get through. I hope I can get it released on Halloween. Or the day before, preferably, because I would rather people be able to enjoy the holiday. Things like why did the Belmonts return to France from Wallachia if Julia was a brunette? Was Juste or Liddy a brunette? Liddy? Yeah, I have no idea, dude. Actually, no, that, Liddy is blonde. Liddy is blonde and Juste has always been white-haired. He's just always had silver hair. So I don't know how Jeanette, I don't know how Julia would have dark, like, walnut brown hair. I have no idea. 9 minutes to 10. I got you. Yeah, well, I'll do the death fight for sure. Netflix Yoko would have used her Japanese magic to steal the bad guy away, and Julius would have supported her and said she was great. Probably. The ending in Simon's Quest are a bit confusing since they messed up the designation of the endings, but I believe the best and therefore true ending is that he cures the castle and kills Dracula. Or cures the curse and kills Dracula, yes. I don't know for sure, because I'm pretty sure... I swear I've heard it like 3 times. Like, the canonical ending is that Simon dies to save, like, all of Wallachia from the curse, because he dies from his wounds in the battle or something. Again, I'd have to check it out. Questions are for both shows, as well as some miscellaneous questions. I gotcha. Things that they never explain that kind of makes no sense, or just give rise to odd conclusions. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let me know. Whatever questions you can ask. I love Castlevania so much, I just want to see the actual characters themselves in live action or animated. I don't want them race swapped or gender swapped. I don't want to hear the modern politics in it. Yeah. There's another thing, too. Like, I don't know if anyone else remembers it in Season 3. There's a lot of modern lingo. Like, modern dialogue and whatnot is used, and it's weird. It's so out of place. Like, when Lenore is trying to train... Hector, she tells him that we're going for walkies. And I was like, why? Why such cutesy modern language? Why is this here? This shouldn't be here, right? But they did it, and I don't know why. And the one of the twins calls what is it? Saint Germain. So Saint Germain, he mocks Trevor's plan, calling it, "Is this a part of your epic plan?" And I thought, that was, wow, that was out of nowhere. I really didn't pay attention to the writing the first time around. I'm glad everybody knows that Season 3 sucks from the get-go, but, like, this is, like, a whole new level of bad. And, yeah, it very much was, like, the dialogue is out of place. There's also, like, characters have these odd, like, they just have odd traits. Like, Saint Germain talks to himself in front of people all the time, and I don't know why. I don't know, man. Like, everything is so oddly out of place in that series. I wish it was better written. But I know that's asking too much. Juste is a French albino. I mean, if his eyes weren't, like, regular, like, blue or whatever, maybe. Because the castle in the games has an evil aura and a soul of its own, you know where the castle is because it creates an aura of evil wherever it goes. I mean, sure, but the problem is that the castle in Netflixvania is not a demon. It doesn't have that. So where that came from, I have no idea. Alright, death fight. Yeah. Whisper, I'll have the examples in the review. It's weird. Everything is so out of place. Simon couldn't have died, though, because... Oh, that's right, he's strong to holy. Hold on. Oh. Oh, shit. Ow. I didn't think I was gonna live that, to be totally honest. Oh, come on. I wish this thing wasn't aimed at me. Oh, shit! That's unfortunate. Sweetheart, I need you to do something a little more... Woohoo! Thank you. Alright. Get closer to me, you... There it is. No, not a... Are you kidding me? No one saw that. Absolutely no one sees this. This isn't real. It's a figment of your imagination. Oh, man, that deals 2 damage. That's so brutal. I don't think I have anything that hits harder than the Royal Sword. Oh. Cast it again, please. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to change it again. God, I hate how you have like 4,500 health. No, I couldn't get past it. You're being a dick! Please cast it again, sweetheart. Nope, that's not. That does dick! I don't remember this fight being this brutal. Okay. Holy Lightning, 1,000 Blades. Oh, damn it. Cast it faster, cast it faster, cast it faster. Thank you. There we go. You love Death's design in this game? Yeah, I'm not a fan. I actually think it's one of his weakest designs. I think it's the second, like, it's that outer layer of armor. It doesn't quite look good. The type of questions we have: how did Alucard get named that if he slept for like a year or two? Dracula's past. If Terra is in France because she is Terra in France because she went to meet Juste? Why are certain names fixed but not others? Yeah. I gotcha. No problemo. Yeah. They have their modern shit here too. Good fight, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why that was as brutal as it was. I don't remember having that much issue with death before. Ah, balls. Oh, I think that was the Nun's Habit, wasn't it? Nope, just the open veil. I don't remember where the Nun's Habit is. I know I'll find it eventually, I just don't remember where. Yeah, I'll do a little bit. I'll do a little bit more one, just to kind of like unlock a few things. This should be the chapel, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 4,444. Yeah. No, Charlotte, why'd you stop her? I was liked Death's look in Super Castlevania 4. He's Super Castlevania 4 has a very like oddly haunting sort of look to it. I've always appreciated that it feels darker, like grittier, you know? So the fact that they had it was always very nice. So lonely. Damn, why does she have to do us like that? If Charlotte is related to Sypha, why isn't her hair blonde? Sypha's... Oh, wait, no. No. Sypha's like a redhead in, Oh, good, mastered it, finally. Sypha... I'm pretty sure Sypha was... Auburn, wasn't she? In the games? I don't remember. I know I'll fight them eventually in this game, so we'll know definitively, but I'm pretty sure she was supposed to be Auburn. Oh, no, I take that back. She is blonde. Yeah, she is supposed to be blonde. I would imagine... I would imagine that, it's just, you know, over the centuries. That's just what it is. Sypha also isn't consistently blonde. Sometimes she's dirty blonde or brown-haired. I gotcha. Master's Keep. Uh-oh. Sweetheart, it hurts. Blonde in 3, Blonde in Symphony of the Night, light tan in Judgment. Oh, yeah, but nobody cares for Judgment. Bats holding swords? What if they had wooden swords? I don't trust him. I don't care. I don't trust him. Alright, cool. So yeah. Thank you all for coming out, everybody. I'm gonna be calling it here, I think. It was another 3 hours. You take that back? No, like, most people don't enjoy Judgment. What do you want? Like, if I played Judgment, I would, I would have a better, more, like, up-to-date view on it, but as far as I remember, it was terrible, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Juan, I have no idea. What's Judgment? Oh, Castlevania Judgment is a fighter game that they made forever ago. Most people were not particularly happy about it. Okay, so, real quick, for anybody who's not subscribed to it, I have Balmorian Herald, which is a secondary channel for movie reviews, not movie reviews, I'm sorry, news and political commentary. If you want to check out my tertiary channel, Balmorian Galaxy, that's where I talk Battletech and Mech Warrior, which I will have a new video for either Monday or Tuesday, because I do have to go back to work tomorrow to finish up that roof. Season 3 will come out next week. I will have a premiere for it so that everyone knows when it's coming out, and like I said, it'll probably be a thumbnail of Alucard getting sodomized, so you won't miss that. It'll be his O-face. I'm not sure. I'll probably get around to like season 4 in early November, and then follow that up with Nocturne Part 2. As for Balmorian, oh yeah, so I'll have the one video for Balmorian Galaxy either Monday or Tuesday, and then I will have a second video that I planned for Friday anyway, coming out then. I don't know if I'm going to stream Halloween, because I would rather people be able to enjoy the... I would rather you all be able to enjoy the holiday. So I don't know if I'm going to be streaming Halloween. I might do it Thursday instead. We'll see. But yeah, just in the meantime, thank you all for coming out, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, Balmorian Galaxy, Balmorian Herald. Go subscribe to those channels if you want to hear news and politics, or if you want to check out Battletech and Mech Warrior. New content is coming out. I will have it coming for everybody. And then, yeah, we'll continue more Castlevania. So, thank you all for coming out, everybody. Have a good night, and have a good weekend.